Recently, arguably one of the biggest prop firms took a hit, a very unexpected one, which has sent complete shockwaves through the industry, which has actually started to cause a lot of mass panic and a lot of people worrying about prop firms in general. Are they safe? Should we be using them? It's a question I've been getting asked a lot. Just share my opinion on what I think and why I still think prop firms are your golden ticket. However, they have to be used in the correct way. So first and foremost, straight off the back, do I think prop firms are finished? The answer is no. I don't think they're finished. I don't think they're going anywhere. After having conversations with people in the industry that are very clued up, have been around in the industry for a long time, they do feel like prop firms can't be regulated due to they're essentially demo accounts, right? And how do you regulate that? Now, yes, you could argue, oh, well, what if they actually just stop them all together and ban them? Well, what if a comet hit the Earth and we all died? That is also a what if, right? But is it really worth worrying about or dwelling about? Not really. And again, where you put your energy and the environment you surround yourself with is crucial. On the other hand, you also have the people that are now bashing prop firms, saying they're not worth using, they're rubbish. However, these people could not pass a challenge to save their life. And even if they did, they wouldn't get a payout. So again, I really wouldn't be listening to these people. And this is the classic thing, right, online, is everybody has a voice and everybody can spread a message. And once it gets spread, people perhaps have a vendetta, people start spreading a message, that message becomes a thing. And before you know it, everyone just uses it as gospel. I myself, I don't like to follow the herd mentality. I like to focus on what's in front of me, the information that I have, and then use that information to make a calculated decision based on no matter what I do, I'm taking a risk. Whether you put money in a broker account, whether you put it in the S&P 500, whether you put it in Bitcoin, whether you put it in a prop firm, whether you do put it under your mattress, whether you put it in the bank, you're always taking a risk. Look at the fiasco going on with Metro Bank at the moment. These are things that we can't foresee. We can't essentially plan for. All we can do is be equipped with the knowledge that we have, the information we have, and we can make a decision. If you think prop firms are no good, cool, don't use them. Those that bash props in the first place can't trade. Therefore, it doesn't matter what they say, it doesn't matter what they think. They're the ones that say you should put all your money in a broker. And at the same time, look, some of the big brokers are great, but brokers doesn't mean you should have all your net worth in it. You should never have all of your net worth in anything. I've said this on so many videos on the channel now. If you're putting all of your money into a prop firm, let's say you only have $449 and you're going, I'm going to buy a 100k account. You're stupid. Simple as that. Same as if you put it into a brokerage account. But let me ask you this. If you put the 449 into a brokerage account, the chances are you're going to 10x your risk to try and make thousands of pounds on that. And you're probably going to blow it up and you're probably going to refund it. Same with this. You're going to put $449 into it. You're probably not competent enough. You're going to blow it up. And then you're going to bring the prop firm and go, oh, it's prop firms anyway, innit? Yeah. They slipped me. Yeah, they did this. They did that. Half of you on Twitter, half of the people that I see speaking haven't got a Scooby-Doo what they're on about. And they've never traded a personal account in their life. And you can see it because they moan about spread. Oh, the spread on EU's like 0.3, man. It's shit. The slippage is this. Have you not traded with a real broker before? That is normal. That's trading. Like, wake up. It's part of it. You want zero spread, zero slippage, zero commission. You'll still find something to moan about. Prop firms are not the problem. Now, look, granted, what happened with MFF sucked. I lost 600k in funded accounts. I'm pretty sure many of you lost money, probably never got the money back. Some of you owed payouts, whatever it might be. However, again, it's one of those things we couldn't foresee. It ain't ideal, but we can dwell on it or we can move forward. There is still many great prop firms out there that may not have been as big as MFF, but are still facilitating an ability in a way to trade and make money. And they are paying out. I know hundreds of people, including myself, that have taken thousands of pounds from prop firms and it's changed their lives. It's an incredible opportunity and it's not one I think people should be sleeping on. However, you should be diversifying. You have multiple different ways to do this. You have a personal account, put some of your net worth in there. Put some of your prop firm payouts in there. You have Elysium Capital. Again, incredible thing that so many of you are sleeping on, link in the description. You have DarwinX, again, great system. Build a track record, attract investor capital. You have multiple different prop firms. You have the S&P, you have crypto, you have property, you have watches. There's so many things to diversify. Build a business, get a job. Like there's so many ways to make money and some of you are capping yourselves on this, oh, but what if props disappear? What if this happens? Yo, we could all get nuked one day, but we're going to sit there every day worrying about what ifs and buts and maybes, or we're going to just get on with our life because you're spending so much energy on things that are irrelevant. You're doing things that day to day have no impact on your life, and you're worrying about 99% of the things that you worry about never actually come to fruition, but you spend all your energy worrying about them. Therefore, it takes away from you being in the correct flow state to grow. Stop surrounding yourself with herd mentality. Stop listening to silly people spreading incorrect messages to try and get clout. Now, don't get me wrong. If a prop firm's messed you about, if a prop firm's mugged you off, 100% let people know. But do it in the right way. At least contact the prop first. Say, what's going on here? Be an adult about it. Don't be a child. And then after that, if nothing's been resolved, by all means, leave a review. Let people know what's up. Myforexfunds were acting as their own broker. They had their own LP essentially, and they were manipulating that. You can't do that on 8cap, Think Market, Blueberry, Purple Trading, whatever it is. The long and short of it is, right, and this, I'm just going to say it, the majority of you can't trade. And sometimes you need someone to tell you that. You can't trade because you've come into trading with one thing in mind. You want to make money and you want to make it easily. And you don't want to do the work required to be a trader. You just want to make money. However, to make money, you have to be a trader and a consistent one. And you have to vet yourself and you have to be accountable. And you have to put so many things in place. You have to journal. The majority of you probably don't even know what trade you took last week. You don't even journal. You're doing no work on the skill set. You just want money. So when you fail the challenge, it's now easy and it's an excuse for you to say, oh, the prop firm hates me. Prop firm don't give a fuck about you, just like the broker don't give a fuck about you. No one actually cares. The reality of it is you can't trade. So learn to trade and then worry about prop firms. While they're here, you'd be crazy not to use them. Honestly, you'd be mental. They are an incredible tool. They've helped so many people. I don't worry. I've just gone and bought more accounts. That's what I did. I lost money. Cool. Let's buy some more. If I lose it, again, whatever. Nothing's yours until it's in your bank. And again, too many of you, lack of experience, are trading based on this assumption that, oh, that trade on AU or EU or GU, it's running $1,000. That means I've got $1,000. No, you haven't, bro. Is it in your bank account? No, it ain't yours. Just like an invoice. Until the invoice is actually paid and the money lands, it's not yours. Rather than worrying about, is the prop firm going to pay me out? First of all, can you even get to that point? Because again, half of you can't. That's the reality of it. I get messages all the time. I see it. I can see the stats. I know people can't pass challenges. It's just how it is. It's designed in a way where it's hard. That's why when you do pass, you get offered 100k, 200k, 300k, 400k. That not most of us have not got to just lump in a broker. And even if we had, would you lump your whole net worth into a broker? Probably not. Therefore, stop worrying about ifs, buts and maybes. It's boring. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. Do something else. Great opportunity. I'm still all for prop firm. A lot of you will go and spend that $449 and you'll probably stick it up your nose on the weekend, buy a flashy belt with G on it, thinking, yeah, man's Gucci. Or you'll buy a Louis Vuitton bag, strap it on finance, or some trainers, or you'll take someone out somewhere to try and impress them when you can't afford it. But that $449 that could make you thousands if you get yourself in order and get yourself in check, which I'd highly advise Rewired for. Again, link in the description. Go and check it out. It will help you, but you'll probably say, oh, it's too expensive, whilst you're snorting a line of Charlie. So again, bear that in mind. There's a lot of things you need to sort out in your own life. Don't let people spread propaganda. Don't let people fearmonger. Don't let people who don't like the prop model because they maybe can't utilize it, or maybe they're from older generation of trading where they don't like how it is because it's not prop, it's simulated and all this different stuff. Whatever it is, it's a way to make money. That's all that matters. If you can make money from it, if you can trade, brilliant. If you can't trade, you can't make 10% or 13%, then don't bother. Just don't even buy one. But going around on Twitter and Instagram or wherever you're going around on saying, prop firms hate us, they're a scam, oh my God, it's just dumb. The majority of firms that you see on a regular basis are very transparent, they're very honest, they share payouts, people confirm they get paid out. And yes, you get the odd person here and there that might not, but normally it's because they've done something wrong. And again, that person hasn't got the self-accountability, their ego is in the way, and rather than admit they're at fault, because most humans don't like doing it, and I never used to like doing it, they will argue, get a little bit of a tribe behind them and people behind them going, yeah, that company's bad, and the next thing you know, that company's getting absolutely smoked for no reason other than the person who said they could trade can't trade or lost their account because they cannot trade. I've lost accounts and never once have I messaged a prop firm going, it's your fault. Because it's my fault. No matter what happens, I'm the one in control. Even when MFF was slipping me, I would risk on a 300k account, I would risk 1%. I'd lose like $4,500 and I'd be like, but I wasn't in live chat, oh, you're horrible, because I knew that's the facilities they're offering. That's the rules. That's how they're trading. Now, yes, it turns out they were doing a little bit of dodgies back end, But at the same time, it doesn't change anything from the fact of I agreed to use their facilities. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. I think you'd be silly to sleep on them. All I would say is maybe diversify across firms. Maybe get a couple of 100K through different firms. So if at worst case, one firm happens to go under again, then you've still got something. And that's what happened with MFF. They went under. I was like, okay, well, I've still got other funding. So it doesn't really matter because it's not real money. It's not like I've just lost 600 grand of my own money. When you're making money, again, you need to know, what do I do with it? And again, link in the description, Elysium Capital. You're sleeping on a serious opportunity. Might sound harsh. Sometimes we need to hear the truth. I'm not being arrogant. I'm not being a dick. I'm just telling you how it is, because when I get told how it is, I see the most growth. So sometimes you need the same. Catch you in a bit. Peace and love, gang.